Hi guys, this is our Latitude Software company project. We are acting as a consulting firm. We have decided to do this in the form of drawing and cartoons. This is a company in crisis situation. Latitude Software is a young technology company with less than or about 200 customers. This project is by the four of us, Sean Maloney, Christian Buckner, Liz Salzette, and Eli Strauss. Okay, so let's get started. Latitude Software's CTO, Edward, was entertaining guests and he got pulled over for driving under the influence. In the van, he had 12 current customers and potential customers representing $5 million that would be increased in revenues. The company only makes about $2 million per cycle. So at 3 a.m., our CEO, Jane Haywood, she gets a call from the PR representative of the company, Julie, asking what we should do. So the news is spreading about Edward because it's a really big deal, and Latitude Software is a really up-and-coming and hot new software company. So this is an issue that needs to be dealt with, obviously, immediately. Okay, so our biggest issue is that in 5 hours at breakfast with the 200 employees that are at the convention, Edward is supposed to start off the morning sessions by giving a speech. So we have suggested that the CEO get in front of the customers at breakfast and say that due to current circumstances, Edward cannot be here and that they will find out more later in the evening when we give another speech. In the evening speech, we suggest that the CEO talks about how Edward is regretful of his decision and embarrassed, but everyone is okay. That the CEO says to her guests that there is an ongoing investigation happening. The key here is transparency with her customers. It's important that she is honest and the company assumes responsibility for Edward's actions. The second part of what we advise her to say during her speech is that we are dealing with the situation accordingly. She needs to show empathy towards the people who were in the van. The third thing we suggest that she say to the customers is that there is a zero tolerance policy for driving under the influence. Needs to reinstate the company's core values, allowing their customers to know that the company would never intentionally put their customers in danger in any way. There will be consequences for Edward's actions, and that it's something that they will be notified about at a later time. Most important communication tool for the company is going to be to publish a press release, notifying the public and its customers and the media of what is going to be happening, and that if they want more information, if they want interviews, that a press conference can be requested. Okay, so if we were to not do anything in this situation, there could be significant impacts on the company. One of the main issues is loss of money, as represented here. The others are loss of customers, such as the potential customers that were in the van, whose lives were put at stake. If we lose customers, that's loss of revenue. Another thing that could happen if the company doesn't deal with the situation is that through the media and through rumors, the company would get a really negative reputation, which would also lead to loss in clientele. So here we have listed the company's 4 main stakeholders: the owners, the employees, customers, and potential customers that would be affected from this crisis. So the main concern for the company now is the potential loss of trust from all 4 stakeholders. The main concern with the current customers would be the customers losing faith in the company's ability to deal with future responsibilities. The potential customers is that they will decide to go with Latitude Software's competitors. The crisis could also negatively affect employees, creating a stressful environment resulting in performance loss and loss of faith in the company. The CEO will also need to reassure the owners of the company, allowing them to know that everything is under control and emphasizing the importance of unity within the company during this time of crisis. So one of the best ways we suggest to avoid some of these negative impacts is to make sure that the crisis communication team is informed with the correct information about the situation and is posting on social media so that the public knows what's going on. Within the week, the CEO sends personal letters to the potential customers that were in the van, letting them know that if they were to want to visit with the company again and learn more about what the company can do for them, that the travels will be paid for. We also suggest that the management of the company is clear about the company's objectives and that they listen to their employees, because employees are the main PR representatives for the company. That the management keep the employees updated via their work email on the internet. So in the long term, our suggestion for the company in order to avoid repeating this crisis is that they track the media and that they make sure their employees are respectful of policy change, which would be that they are under no circumstances allowed to drive customers during company time. So what to do about Edward? Well, since he has such a vital role in the company as the CTO, we suggest that just a 1-month suspension from work would be adequate, as well as his mandatory attendance for an alcohol awareness class.